Yo, what is good YouTube? It's your boy SKTZ here, and today we are back once again with another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet VGC video, and in today's video we have a very special team. Yes, some of you might recognize this. This is the team that Shohei Kimura, aka Zine, used to win the VGC 2023 Pokemon World Championships. Now, boys, this is the first time I've ever used a team that won a World Championship. Now, again, for anyone who didn't see over the weekend, you know, Shohei Kimura put an absolute clinic. That grand final was something special. The way his Amoonguss played was absolutely phenomenal. He just, man, he really started on that final matchup. And I'm super excited to try out this team. He's got some really cool tech. So, first things first, we got the Intimidate Lando, obviously with safety goggles, running Protect. This is not a set I have seen too much. Also, quick one, I do actually have the pace for this team, so I will drop that down below for anyone interested. So yeah, while I'm going over the sets, if you want to know exactly what he's running, you can check it out there, because obviously I don't know the EVs off the top of my head, but his team is relatively bulky offense outside of the Chien-Pao, really. But going over to the Urshifu has a really interesting set here. No close combat, and he's running Taunt. I really do think this was fantastic. It helps him out into the opposing Amoonguss matchups. And overall, just having Taunt on a non-prankster mon is like, it's always really good. Especially, for those more like bulky offensive teams, it really allows Shohei to really, like take control of, certain Amoonguss matchups, and really, it turns Amoonguss from a, pretty hard counter to the Urshifu to something that really struggles into it. Another notable thing too as well, he doesn't actually have speed control on this team, which was actually kind of interesting, but again, the way he kind of displays this, like this kind of, kind of bulky-ish offense was really special. And the next member of the team here too was a pretty unique one, and that's the Terra Grass Choice Specs Energy Ball Flutter Mane. This one, now look, I really like this. I do know a lot of, Urshifus out there were trying to tech to live the Moonblast and the Dazzling Gleams for if they tear it out of it. Tear it out of their water typing, their fighting typing. But the Terra Grass Energy Ball here, fantastic into the Urshifu for allowing you to pick up even if they go Terra Water. But also Terra Grass is just great into Amoonguss. It gives you another check to Amoonguss, which this team kind of has 3 checks, right? You've got your own Amoonguss, you've got your Safety Goggles Lando, and then you got your Terra Grass Flutter Mane, which I do think is really important, because he did just opt for the Terra Water Iron Hands on this team, which I do think Terra Water Iron Hands is probably better than Terra Grass for many reasons. The only downside is it just doesn't give you a great Amoonguss matchup, so having the Flutter Mane there to kind of help out with that is really cool. The Chien-Pao, look, pretty standard set here. I believe this was the Adamant Icicle Crash set. Icicle Crash, obviously really good for helping you pick up KOs on mods like Flutter Mane and Amoonguss that are kind of there to spec for the Ice Spinner, but not the Icicle Crash. Also really good for a lot of Rillabooms too, because a lot of Rillabooms run that, I think it's 244 HP, 68 defense, I think. Make sure you always live an Ice Spinner. So having the Icicle Crash kind of puts that role a bit more in your favor. Plus the Flinch Chance is just really damn nice. The Shroom here is super standard, but he's decided to go for the Citrus Berry over the Rocky Helmet. Citrus Berry is a lot more consistent, obviously. It doesn't give you that hard counter to mons like the Urshifu, like the Rocky Helmet does, but obviously I think it just kind of allows you to do your job a bit better, allows you to throw out Spores, Rage Powders, Pollen Puffs. That 25% HP on Amoonguss can be the difference between getting off a Spore and not. And if you get off that Spore, that also then allows you to potentially get out with Regenerator and just makes them on just a completely different beast. And then finally, the Iron Hands, kind of touched on it before, but this mon is just, dude, it's broken. I said it going into Worlds. I thought this mon was undervalued, and I believe if you include Day 1 and Day 2, it was the second most played mon at Worlds. I think it did just edge out the Urshifu Rapid there. But look, fantastic mon, really good dual typing here with the offensive stabs with the Wild Charge Drain Punch. Fake Out for support is fantastic, and then Volt Switch is really nice, as it is, I believe, the second slowest mon on this team. So being able to, Volt Switch into, say like your Landorus, or, even just getting in your, your Chien-Pao, your Flutter Mane safely on a Volt Switch when your opponent's pretty quick, is pretty important. Anyway, guys, that's the team. If you could, obviously, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It means the world to me. We're on the road to 2K. We're very close. But yeah, let's try out this World Championship team, hey? All right, so pretty scary team off rip here. They have the Chien-Pao plus priority strat here, so obviously potentially Terra Normal and Arcanine and D-Knight here, which is kind of scary. Tornadus 2 giving them the speed control. Very hyper offensive team here. How do I want to play this? Fake Out on leads, like, not bad, because it kind of forces a Terra on a potential Chien-Pao, but I think I'm gonna go the Shroom combo here off rip. What else looks pretty good here? I mean, like, Lando does have a place here. I just don't know if I love it. I kind of do like Power for my own priority, and Hands is, like, also just really good into him. Definitely think I want Hands. Priority Aqua Jet could also be really important for sniping some kills. Do I want Jet? Decisions. I think I'm going to go Jet. I think I like this here. See how my opponent wants to lead this, obviously, but if they go for, like, Champ Power +1, I don't mind our lead here. I would love to see no D-Knight, just because, obviously, it makes my Amoonguss, you know, a bit more, puts it in a better position, let's just say that. What are they going to go for here? Okay, so they go Chan Power Plus here. Okay, that's absolutely fine with me. So I don't mind a Terra Water here plus a Spore on the right slot here. And we could just Gleam. There's no reason to not Gleam here, I think. We can just go Spore here. I mean, he could potentially go for the Taunt on me, which is fine. If he goes like Taunt plus Icicle Crash, it could be a bit problematic. But I like our ability just to attack and Spore here. Because chances are he goes for speed control to get it up on me, or potentially even just goes for a KO on the Amoonguss with the Icicle Crash here. Plus, I do know Shohei's his Flutter Mane here is quite bulky. Yeah, so that's really good for us. So even if he goes Icicle Crash left here, we should be fine. As long as we don't flinch. That's Ice Spinner. Okay, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Huge. It's going to hang on, holding onto its Focus Sash. We get the Spore off. Awesome, that puts us in a really, really good spot here. So, how do we want to play this here? We could freely Gleam again. Do we need HP on you is the big question coming late game here. Potentially. It just depends what he has in the back, right? I honestly don't mind his going Gleam plus Spore left here. Chances are he just protects anyway. Oh, he actually goes the Ice Spinner. Wow, okay. We eat that. Not very well, but we eat it. This might even just pick up a double KO here too, which would be really cool. Damn, I kind of wish I Rage Powdered now. But we still have full HP here on this room, or near full HP at least. That's really important. Really good lead for us there too. We don't get the Spore. Damn, kind of wish I side Pollen Puff now actually in hindsight, just in case. I feel like a swap there for my opponent was like always a really good play, but oh well, I guess maybe they predicted I wouldn't go for that, I guess. What are they going to bring in here, though? So it is the Ursh. And it is the Flutter. Okay, so issue here is we are in range of just getting killed here. That's fine, that's fine. I'm just going to go for the Dazzling Gleam here. This, like, we're definitely just losing this Mon here. And we just need to put this, we just got to put this Flutter Mane to sleep, I think. He goes the Jet. Dude, homeboy really calling me not to just ever click Rage Powder here. Like, if I just redirected the Ice Spinner before, I could have just redirected again here. But that's fine. We get to put him to sleep here. We get to eat out Berry too. Going to be really, really important here. Alright, and perfect. With Iron Hands in the back, I'm pretty confident in our endgame, if I'm being honest. What we can do here is, do we want to go there? Yeah, I think we save hands for the one-on-one with the left slot here. And we just look to Spore left now. Man, I feel like Shohei in the grand finals, man. Just sleeping everything. It's like, do you really want to stay in here? You got the guaranteed sleep turn, and there's not really much you can do to me here. Like, CC's never killing. I get to sleep left, and then I just start spamming Rage Powder. I also get my Aqua Jet up next turn if this doesn't KO. Yeah, I think we're in a really good position here. Fast asleep, yeah. Show me the potentially CC left or right. If you go CC right, though, it's still fine, too. We eat those. Well, if he crit me there, we wouldn't have eaten that, actually. But I guess he'd still be sleeping anyway, so... Yeah, and that's what we call a dead Flutter Mane, boys. Dude, Amoonguss pulling its weight, dude. Dude, copy Shohei, man. Terra Water, sleep everything. That's what my guy did. That's all we're doing, boys. This is the plane, not the pilot. And you go to sleep too. Wah, wah. We slept 3 of his mons, boys. Feels fucking good. And you've lost your Tailwind too. That's really sad. We actually can't CC. I thought I was just going to clean that up with the CC there. That's fine. We'll just Pollen Puff here. It's a guaranteed sleep turn. Yeah. GG. Game 1 in the books, boys. Really, really good showing there from Amoonguss. Did exactly what it's supposed to. Just put everything to sleep. And like, once again, did you see the power of the Citrus Berry there? Just putting me out of range of anything the Urshi could have done there, which was like, I think really, really important for that end game. All right, this is a wild team. Okay, Toxapex. I wonder if this is one of those Binding Band sets here. Big Skeledirge 2 is kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. How do I want to lead this? I mean, he doesn't really put that much pressure onto my Amoonguss this game. So I don't mind just going like Amoonguss plus like maybe Landorus. Yeah, I think something like this seems good. And then either Fluttermane or Hands maybe here. Chenpow's like also pretty solid in this matchup. It like takes care of like half his team. I just think Fluttermane, when they have minimal speed control, could be really good. You know, I think Hands is that. I think this is the issue. I think that makes it look a lot better. Because we potentially have access to like a slower U-turn depending how they want to open their team up. U-turn's also really good into Wo-Chen, obviously. Same with Pollen Puff. And if they do lead Wo-Chen, we can kind of just sleep whatever's next to it. Alright, this is actually not that bad for us here, I don't think. So we get the Intimidate out here onto the Chomp, most likely. Do we get to see Clear Amulet here? Okay, he's not Clear Amulet. Potentially Lumberry, which is something we've got to keep in mind here. Because of that, I'm happy just to Spore here. And let's just get some pressure out here, right? Let's just get a bit of chip damage onto the Toxapex, I think. Curious to see what they want to go with here. I'm pretty sure Toxapex are running like Infest or something, right? And the Infestation is it? And they just like trap Pokemon in. Which I'm guessing might happen here to my Amoonguss. Okay, that's a slow Garchomp. Unless it's going for like a Dragon Tail. He's setting up spikes. Okay, really slow Garchomp here. And, oh. Alright, very interesting turn one for my opponent there, I'm not gonna lie. I think I can just go into my Fluttermane right now with no worries in the world. And just start really putting on some offensive pressure here. Because then what that does too is it allows me to fire off like a Stomping Tantrum left, just in case he goes for a Terrafire or Steel. Okay, he's gonna make a swap too, that's fun. Gets the big Wo-Chen in. That's alright. Potentially predicting a Spore into that right slot there, I guess. Wo-Chen is definitely problematic, though, for Lando. Spikes are also kind of annoying there, too. I guess I'm not that scared of Wo-Chen here, right? I kind of want to just make sure I get damage out into Lando. Sorry, into the Chomp. Do I ever go? Based off what he's got in the back, actually, is this the game where I want to go Terra Grass? Terra Grass allows me to leave the EQ a lot better. That's really about it. Grass also kind of bad against what he has in the back. I think for now we just go Gleam, and then we just probably want to Stomping Tantrum left to cover. Because again, he could potentially go for a Terrafire here. Okay. Wo-Chen goes for the Terra. Alright, that's fine. Terra Poison? Yeah, that's okay. That's good because we can now Spore that as well later. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. That's going to be a dead Garchomp here too. A bulky Spikes Chomp is really interesting. I'm confused as to why they wouldn't go for Rock Slide there. So not Rock Slide, Stealth Rocks. If they want to set up, But Don't want to set up hazards, but I guess their game plan is probably like Infestation plus Leech Seed, right? Yeah, Terra Grass would have been so nice there in hindsight. Oh well, that's fine. We can get Shroom back in now and just start sporing things and we can heal up. Game plan is kind of just like ignore the right slot here, I think. Yeah, that thing's going to be very annoying, isn't it? See what he brings in here, obviously. The good news is Toxapex is always in range now of just getting one tap by Stomping Tantrum. He goes into backs, okay. Considering what he has in the back, I'm happy just to go for the... why? I'll never understand why it does that. Why go back to the top? Just stay on Dazzling Gleam. It was the last thing I clicked, yeah? Stay on Dazzling Gleam there. Do I want to... You know, and we're going to U-turn... Oh, we're going to go Terra Water. Oh, Terra Flying. Damn, I thought it was Terra Water. We're going to go Terra Flying U-turn here. I just want to make sure I don't get one shot by an Ice Shard here. Because if I had to guess, that's probably what they're doing, right? It's going to go Ice Shard into my Lando. I would like to eventually get another Intimidate on this, but maybe I should have actually just gone for the kill there. I think that was bad. Maybe just killing was always the best play. See what they're going to do here. Potentially shard me. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good call. That would have done plenty more than enough to carry me just then. Good news too is he now is sitting in range of my my Dazzling Gleam, which is really nice. I'm pretty sure Fluttermane lives from that range, right? An Ice Shard, that is. He's going to get his Leech Seed back here too, right? Yeah. That's fine. I think what we could actually do here is probably just look to... Oh, dude, again. Just stay on the Dazzling Gleam, please. Do I want to Spore or Pollen Puff here is a big question. Side Pollen Puff's really good to make sure I don't potentially die to Shard plus Leech Seed. That's what I want to do here. I mean, what does this Mon really actually do for me, right? It's the Landorus that wins me the game now. Yeah, Ice Shard. Yeah. Ah, that's fine. We're not even dying to that anyway. Yeah. Good play. And then we can just sleep the other guy who's about to come in. As we swap into our Landorus. Curious to see what he wants to go here for. He sets up a sub. Okay. Sub seed. I see you, big dog. But look, this is fine. We just get him back out at some point. We get Landorus in. We Spore. And we do our thing. Can probably actually look to heal Landorus up here as well. Yeah, that's fine. We just ignore the Wo-Chen now, and then we eventually break it later. Like, we got the hands in the back too. We'll have Fluttermane. We can eventually just start healing around our team with the Amoonguss. There's not really much they can do about that. Do I want to sleep? Probably don't need to sleep the Pex, right? No, I think sleeping Pex here would be a throw. I think we just get... Yeah, he's back to full HP because of recovery. Oh, actually, because of that, do we? Let's just Pollen Puff. I don't like the HP we're sitting at. I don't really think he can threaten a KO onto the Lander here, even if he doubles it. Unless there's like a water move about to come into the Fluttermane, which I highly doubt, thankfully. Actually, no, we're Terra Flying anyway. We're Terra Flying. We're fine. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure Amoonguss with side Pollen Puffs should just be able to get us out of this one pretty easily. And with Amoonguss there too, he also can't Leech Seed that slot, which is pretty nice. And I feel like I keep saying we have Iron Hands in the back, which is wrong. I've got Shen Power in the back. And he protects, okay. I'm really curious as to why he protected there. Like, I couldn't actually do anything to him. Like, I'm Specs Gleam. Amoonguss can't touch you. Alright, dude. This is gonna take me a while to get through, isn't it? I guess this is the game we play, lads. This is the game we play. And you know the best part actually about this turn, boys? I'm about to outplay hard, right? So for all of you, who don't know, right? Grass types are immune to Rage Powder, yeah? So Leech Seeding the left slot, easy, yeah? Easy. Absolutely freaking not. I'm going to Rage Powder that right onto my Amoonguss, and it's not going to affect me because I'm a Grass type. Can't do it. Just Leech Seed the Landorus. I know you want to do it. Just Leech Seed the Lando. I feel like this endgame's going to be really annoying to play. Yeah, it's going to Baneful Bunker spam me, aren't they? Oh, dude, this is so frustrating to play into. Yeah, gonna be a long one, boys. It's gonna be a long one. No, you can't do that, sir. You can't do that. Also, I'm sleeping it this turn. He can have the Leech Seed if he wants. It's going to sleep this turn. Bloody black sludge cheese, man. That's fine. How much is that going to do? 52 down to 28. Yeah, that's okay. We're good for like another 3 turns here before we even have to consider swapping out. Alright. Now just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Stop being annoying. You can have the Leech Seed if you want it. Oh no, the foul play. Oh no. Honey recovered. Are you kidding me, dude? Now sleep. Dude, this endgame's still pretty scary, actually. Oh, okay, we lost the Landorus. That's very scary now. I guess we just spam Rage Powder and Shadow Ball, boys, and we freaking pray. Oh my god, dude. This is actually way too scary right now. This guy's actually gonna stall me out. Alright, can the Fairy Torrent kick in here, please? And we have to just spam Rage Powder. He gets a guaranteed sleep this turn. Pray he's a 2-shot to Shadow Ball, but I highly doubt it without a Spadef drop. Just Shadow Ball and Rage Powder, boys. That's all it's gonna be. I got Citrus. He can't Leech Seed me. He can't, what's it called? He can't Toxic me. Just Amoonguss has got to be the win con here. That's still got to hurt, right? Spec Shadow Ball. Damn. Get a Spadef drop, please. Dude, what is he doing on the right slot? Why not just click Foul Play? Alright, now boys, what we got to pray for here is 2 turns of sleep. Sorry, 3 turns of sleep. Because obviously with that, it's going to be tricky. Oh, what an annoying team, dude. Alright, now let's just Rage Powder. Bloody stalled in VGC, lads. God damn it. Dude, he gets a first turn wake up. Are you kidding me? And the worst part is he's just going to click recover now, and then he's going to attack the Flutter main slot. How much damage does this do? Still does more than I'd like. What's recover's PP in this gen? It's like 8, yeah? Well, I got 32 Rage Powders. He can't actually do anything but foul play. You know what? I think the plays go after Wo Chen. Is that the play? Is that where I've made my mistake this whole time? Because really, what does the Toxapex actually do to me? Because I think if I don't get a Spadef drop here, I just got to go after the Wo Chen. I think this was a misplay ever going for it in the first place. Okay, that's what we came for, boys. That's what we came for, boys. Yeah, keep clicking sub, baby. How many Shadow Balls do I have? I mean, she's got a Baneful Bunker here, right? Right, we're playing the long game. I'm here all week. I'm here all week. I don't care. Stall me as much as you want. You're not going to break through the Amoonguss right now. He didn't Baneful Bunker, boys. I've been predicted. Dude, Homeboy's actually trying to make the reads right now. He thinks he's something. Well, at least we know that does over 25%. I still don't like how much damage that's doing, hey. Infestation. I'm actually going to lose this game, I think, boys. Oh, come on, Shroom, hold, baby. Dude, he's not protect. Oh my god. Spadef drop, please. Crit. Spadef drop. Spadef drop. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so that's really good. We took like minimal damage that turn. Maybe he thinks now our priority is the Wo-Chien here. Because that Wo-Chien's now in a really weird spot, right? Or do I just keep targeting Wo-Chien? The issue is this infestation. What was I? 41? Down to, okay. So we should be able to live at least 2 more turns here. And now I put the pressure back on this slot. Yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, we got another Spadef drop. Okay. Infestation. That is A-okay, boys. The question is, do I ever get crazy here and switch out the Amoonguss to get Regenerator plus thingy? Because we're losing our Sash anyway. Dude, I could have taken the Toxapex. If I took the Toxapex, I could have swapped and slept. That's fine. This should hopefully put it in range where it just does nothing for the rest of the game now, right? Yeah, you can't sub from that range. Can't sub, baby. I mean, that's fine. He's -2, yeah? Like, if I can get rid of the right slot here, then I'm in a really good spot. What's that put us down to here? Alright, please tell me I can live another turn of infestation. I can. Okay, so as long as I attack right here, we're fine. He can't KO the Amoonguss with the Toxapex here. And then if that right slot's gone, we can just freely Shadow Ball. Battle ends in 3 minutes. That's fine. Dude, I think this is my first game I've ever seen that in Scarlet Violet, boys. First time. I've played hundreds, if not thousands of games in the last, what, 9-10 months? Does he go for the infestation here? He does. How much damage does that do? 48. 48. What do I live on here? If I can live this here, I'll swap out. Oh, it's freed from the infestation. Oh my god, that is absolutely enormous. We get to live another turn, boys. We get to live 1 more turn. He goes the double. He doesn't get it. He wasn't ready. Also, I don't think Homie realizes, like, I could just mess him up with a Shadow Ball right now. But look, it is what it is. Battle ends in 2 minutes. He's down to 1. I've still got 3. I think Amoonguss lives this turn. Infestation plus the dot should not KO it. Which means I should be free to swap in to the homie in the back here. 48. Oh, actually, no. I should be free to just side Pollen Puff here. Do I ever want to side Pollen Puff or do I just Spore? Let's have a look. What's it? 41, right? 41. Ah, okay. You know what? I'm going to swap out the Amoonguss here just to make sure I've got... I can't switch because of Infestation. God damn it. I'm just going to side Pollen Puff here. There's no way Infestation ever KOs me. And I get to heal up here and just put myself in a good spot for the end game. Because I lose the Amoonguss here, but that's fine. We get to heal up. Boys, World Championship team, and I get to go to timer with it. I wonder if he feels good about, like, doing this to me. One Shadow Ball here should do absolutely massive damage, and the Icicle Crash potentially gives us a flinch into a potential recovery here. This should do a ton of damage, though. Yeah. GG, dude. GG. You almost took it to timer. Look at that. 15 seconds, boys. Ever so close. Ever so close. My god, what a drag of a game that was. Look, GG to my opponent. Very unique team. I guess, look, if you like Stolen, all the power to you, but fortunately, we got that World Champ diff, baby. World Champ difference. Alright, so, relatively looking standard HO here. Obviously, got the speed control, got the Urshi Power Knight, Flutter, and Hand. So, how do I want to deal with this? I don't mind this on lead. The only other thing would probably be like, go Flutter Shroom again. You know what, I want to kind of try a different mode here. Let's go these two. Kind of don't want to bring you into his team. Probably two of these three. Do I need Shroom to win this? I mean, Shroom feels really good here. Do I want Urshi or Pow? I think Urshi. Urshi's like always good. The Sash is nice. Forces him to double. We always got Sucker as well to pick up the Flutter potentially late game. This should be... I think this is a good lead here. I think this is a good lead. It all just comes down to how he plays this, right? Okay, so Rapid. Okay, this is actually not a bad lead at all for us here. So what we can actually just do here is just catch him off guard, hopefully here, and just pick up a straight double KO on turn 1. If he goes Bleak Wind... Actually, if he goes Bleak Wind, we're fine. Flutter should live that, and we should just one-tap the Ursh here. Potentially, if it's Scarfed Ursh, he could go Terrawater Rain Dance, which I guess is the one really scary play for us, right? Okay, we go first, which means we outspeed the Ursh. I do think we are pretty bulky on this, though. You know what I should have done? I actually should have got the spreads up next to me, just in case. Okay, he detects. That's fine. We don't mind a detect there. Sucks we do go Terra Grass as we try to pick up. Hopefully this doesn't KO. Actually, no, we kind of need it to KO, so we're not in Bleak Wind. That's not good. Okay, yeah, we're decently physically bulky. Nothing crazy. The good news here, though, is like no matter what he goes into, the crit doesn't matter. We're adamant there. He's not living that. I think, yeah, we're 212 adamant. He was definitely going down to that. Him showing off the detect is good, though, so we know he's not sashed. Man, they're all great friends. Chen Power. This is somewhat scary, obviously, going the Power here. My whole team is kind of weak to this, not gonna lie. I kind of just need to... What are the chances he get... I think I have to just play this aggressive and hope he doesn't go Terra Ghost here. Maybe hunting the Ursh was even... Nah, I think leaving the Ursh is probably fine. Because the idea behind like leaving Urshi, if it was like we still have the Amoonguss in the back, which kind of just like hard walls it. So hopefully we can get the Drain Punch off here and then just like potentially heal up / live anything he goes for. Not to mention, we should be able to live anything coming out of his side here. Don't be Terra Ghost. Don't be Terra Ghost. Don't be Terra Ghost. Ah, it's Terra Ghost, boys. We should have just gone after the other slot. Yeah, bad turn for us. Bad turn. Potential Volt. Oh, you know what? I think Volt switching was always probably the play there to get our Fake Out back up. And he goes Ice Spinner into the hands. That's okay. We take those. Damn. Homeboy really was going to give me the Ursh. Yeah, and he swaps. That's fine. Because what we just need to do now is get Amoonguss. Sorry, get the Fluttermane in next to the Amoonguss here. I think we're pretty free just to go for a Sucker here as we just protect. I really wish we had Terra Water right now. Sucks, right? I think had we picked up the double turn one, it would have looked really, really good for us. But I still think this is fine here. There's still an end game where we can really just like go for a win. Pray that he goes Icicle Crash right here as we just protect. And get a Sucker Punch off for free. Because if we get the Sucker off here, it allows us just to Spore the Fluttermane for free. Special attack booster, that's okay. We go protect. So he didn't protect there, which is good. Which means we should get a Sucker Punch off here and drop it to its sash. Yeah, okay, lovely. He should go for the Ice Spinner, right? Potentially he could go the Sacred Sword here, but yeah, Ice Spinner. That's good. Alright, so what this allows us to do now is you kind of just pin that left slot. We just click Sucker Punch on it. He can't really do anything about it. We just sleep left. Sorry, sleep right. Spore. Because even if he breaks my sash right now, it should put us in a position where my Fluttermane endgame next to the Amoonguss just wins. Like, at this point, Dazzling Gleam spam with, like, Rage Powder is just fine. Yeah, like, that's okay. Again, we're going to sleep the right slot here. And then we can just go Sucker Punch plus Spore left next turn as well. In case he wants to go the Ursh. Oh, okay, and we've been outplayed, lads. We have been outplayed. He lost his Tailwind there, though, which is pretty crucial. Losing that's actually really good for us. Now, this is a bit risky. He goes Sucker into us. That's fine. Okay, so he's potentially Adam. Ah, dude, he would have actually let me sleep that. That's really frustrating, actually, that I could have slept that. I think we're still fine though. With this going to sleep here, it puts us in a really good position for taking on the Fluttermane. Yeah, that I think we should be okay now because he can't Terra the guy in the back, and we know he's also the guy in the back is what's it called? Not Scarf, so he can't outspeed my Fluttermane ever. So we should be good now just to go Dazzling Gleam and then Spore right. Definitely curious to see what he fires off here. It's most likely going to be just a Moonblast into my Fluttermane. But with the Spore here, we should be able to just like redirect that way to a win, I think. And he goes sub. Okay, really interesting that he's put himself on like no HP there. Because like we know we outspeed now too as well, which is good. The power of the timid Fluttermane, boys. Oh, dude. Why? Just leave it on... Oh, I've done it again. Just leave it on Dazzling Gleam. And then we can just redirect that way to a victory, I think, here. Rage Powder, yeah. Because there's, like, what can Urshifu really do here, right? He can SD, and then my Fluttermane just picks up both bonds. That's just a dead Urshi, yeah. GG. The late game Fluttermane is too strong, boys. I mean, look, the sub-flutter on his side was definitely annoying, but again, this is kind of like the issue with sub-flutter riders. It just puts no pressure on the map. Not on the map, on the board. It's like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, it's decent, but it's definitely not getting you through what you need to. At least not in this matchup, right? I was able to put pressure on the board next to it here, but yeah, that should just be GG. My opponent should cancel here. Yeah, GG, well played to my opponent. Like that, the Terra, the Terra Ghost there was obviously really, really scary. But obviously he did double into the hand slot there, which was, you know, it is what it is. Good read by him on that turn, but unfortunately Emberingus was just fantastic in that matchup. Okay, this is interesting. Looking at his team, clearly like a hyper offensive team here on the back of a Flutterfish. Really, really strong special offense here, which does make me kind of want to go my Terra Water hands on lead. I'm also kind of worried about like a normal gem boosted fake out here. And I do think priority is like key to cleaning up here. I think Shroom is just food against my opponent as well. So I think we go for something like this. Yeah. Oh, I mean, Lando's pretty defensive, but I think the Sash plus Sucker is even better. Yeah, I like this. Basically, the game plan here is my opponent's like incredibly hyper offensive. You know, clearly, you know, potential Sun user here, potential Tailwind as well. So the game plan is like pray that turn one, he goes for like something like a fake out mon. And then that allows us just to kind of, you know, get out Terra off, you know, Terra Water obviously really good into the Chiyu and the Goldango. Not to mention it gets rid of the weakness to the Fluttermane here. So that does put us in a nice spot. Double shiny from our opponent here. You do love to see this. Question is, the thing is, I don't ever want to like Terra my Fluttermane here. And our Fluttermane's not that bulky. I don't think we live a Shadow Ball, which is why I kind of am leaning towards just going Terra Wild Charge Fluttermane. Do I want to swap or do I want to just attack here? I think trading 1-for-1's not bad. Yeah, I think trading here would be okay. Just making sure our Iron Hand stays alive here. He's going to go Terra himself. Curious to see what the Terra is. Is it going to be Terra Fairy or Terra Water? Okay, that's huge. All right. So he goes Terra Water, I guess, in the hopes to, you know, trade Shadow Balls here. But that does mean even if he picks up my Fluttermane, I should pick up his Fluttermane here in a trade. And we should be able to eat pretty well with, like, AV plus our bulk here. We should be able to eat this pretty easily. I guess the big question here is he Choice Specs or not? We didn't see a booster, which does lead me to think he is potentially Choice Specs. And he goes Sunny Day. Okay. Really interesting. Right, so he's going to give me Speed Booster. And what boost is he going to get? He gets Speed 2. His proc before mine proc 2, which means... Yeah, that's not ideal for us, boys. Wait, he goes Moonblast. We eat those. Mmm, delicious. Delicious. Alright, hands, huge. Alright, that's a decent start for us there. We still have our Fluttermane, and they just lost their best check to ours. Potentially, like, Chiyu with Heat Wave could be really scary right now. Based on... Sneasler comes in. Okay, interesting. Oh, we got a full shiny team too. Alright, how do I want to play this? Obviously, Wild Charge left is, like, good, but I'm also, like, happy to kind of just ignore that mon. I don't really think it does anything here. I'm happy just to go for the exact... Stay on the Dazzling Gleam. Don't go back to the top every time. I've been playing too many ROM hacks, boys, basically. That's the gist of this. I'm just used to, like, playing Gen 6, and it just stays there. Don't sleep me. Don't sleep me. Don't sleep me. Don't sleep me. Yeah! Yeah, Tornadoes doesn't play this game anymore. It's literally, like, just a support bot now. And we take his right slot for a KO here, too. So when I say it's a support bot, I mean, like, I'm just free to sucker punch that, and it's basically pinned to never attack. Golden Joe, okay. How happy am I to take on Golden Joe? I mean, Homeboy doesn't have a Terror, right? Even with the sun up, like, I'm pretty happy just to play this. Do I want to... I think I just Volt Switch here, right? There's no reason to... Yeah, went to the top again. I think we just Volt Switch here always. There's no reason... Oh my god. I'm just straight up faster than his Golden Going Sun. Haha, thank you for the sun boost. Didn't even consider that, of course. And he goes Plot? Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, you have been pinned. You've been pinned. You've been pinned. You've been pinned. Chi-Yu wins this game. Tori Chen Pao. Chia-Pin wins this game. We click sucker punch. You have been pinned. This is very easy. I don't know why he swapped. Wait. Why did he swap? No, I mean, I don't know why he plotted, boys. Yeah, lefties. You love to see this, though. This is what the kids call GG where I'm from as well, lads. I mean, we can just save this. We know we're faster, right? There's no reason to sack it. Get our AV guy out here to basically sack. He's going to play it out. Does he think he lives the sucker? I mean, the question is, does he live 2 suckers, right? Because even if he hits, I'm still sashed. Ah. Oh, it lived. Make it rain, baby. Holy crap. Dude, Iron Hands took 50 to that. Ah. Chen Pao, the GOAT, boys. So, like, this is like... For anyone wondering why, like, Tornadus didn't do better at Worlds, this is kind of why, right? I put so much pressure on him turn 1. Like, and yeah, look, he went for the Sunny Day, which kind of, like, boosted me, but it didn't really matter. Like, we also know we're not dying to this here. I wonder if he's going to protect me, but... Yeah, basically, Tornadus is, like, it's good, but I feel like there are a lot of teams like what I just did there with this team. You know, obviously, you know, the team that won the World Championship. You kind of just pin him. Like, he went Terra Water, obviously, but I just ignored I kind of just ignored that slot, the Tornado slot. Went after the Flutter main, then I was able to, go after his next mon, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know, man. I do think Chi-Yu would have potentially messed me up that game as well. That would have been a lot scarier, I think, if he had that over Sneasler. But regardless, I think he still would have been in an interesting position end game there. But anyway, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. Obviously, we went 4-0, pretty good showing with the team. Obviously, if you could like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think of the team too. Obviously, arguably the best team in the world right now. But yeah, that'll be me. That'll be me for this one, guys. Also, let me know what you thought of my singing. I'm sure it was pretty bad. But yeah, catch you in the next one. Peace.